This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. Ooh, ooh, that sounded good. Oh man, this week has been absolutely crazy. Let's get into it, man. So this is the fantasy football episode. I'm gonna give you guys a treat today, and I am going to do a mock draft. Let you share the madness that goes on during fantasy football draft with me. So first and foremost, though, we got to get to the news you can booze to. And before we get to that, shout out to my favorite store, other than the sneaker store. I forgot that was even there. Shout out to Total Wine, where you can get all the beers you see here and even more beers from all over the country. They always hook it up. This time I am drinking something a little more local. It is on the front line. It's Revolver Brewing 817 Blind. Jesus, we are going down this road today. So 817 Blonde, it's really good. It's in a purple can, and it's 817. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Fort Worth. Revolver Brewing is in Tarrant County, so here, cheers to them. Man, I'm gonna be giving myself beer goggles of the week here. All right, so let's get into the news you can booze to. The Olympics, the Olympics, the Olympics, the Olympics. First and foremost, I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but this is how we're gonna go with it. So medal count for the U.S. and other countries. The U.S. now has 30 in total, which is more than anybody else. More than anybody else. The U.S. has 5 gold, light on the gold, 13 silver, big, 12 bronze, another big one. So leading the pack though in gold is China. Like China going crazy. Now they fall off the face of the earth when it comes to silver, only at 7 and 3 for bronze. But France is representing. They're actually only 4 behind, 4 behind the U.S. at 26 with 8 golds, 10 silvers, and 8 bronze. U.S. we're gonna have to pick it up because we cannot lose one to China or to France. I mean, their poop water has been making stories all over the place right now because of the triathletes that have to swim through it or not swim through it and give up the chance to compete. But that is not the number one story coming out of the Olympics. Beer goggles of the week, besides for myself, goes to Michaela Maroney, aka the Jabroni. There's no video because she deleted it, and there's no rebuttals because there's no video. There's no need for video for this one. This is straight up the absolute biggest shade, hate, whatever you want to call it, in American Olympics so far against each other. So Maroney was quoted saying that besides Simone, I feel like the talent and depth just isn't like what it used to be. Just notice, like, I mean, obviously, a lot of girls don't work as hard. Yikes. That's nasty work. That's shade, hate. That's whatever you want to call it. That is straight up jealousy. Jesus. So even though she said besides Simone Biles, who is going crazy at the Olympics right now as we speak, she let Mahoney the Jabroni know, don't talk about the team. And she went to Twitter and posted saying, or X, excuse me, saying that some people just don't need mics. Yo. And then she doubled down. And then after they won the gold as a team, she posted an Instagram pic and said, lack of talent, and I quote, lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions, heart, gold, and American flag emoji. Bruh, Fuck around and find out. That is what Maroney the Jabroni just found out. Do not fuck with Simone and the team. She put it in simpler terms, like Birdman said, put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I don't understand why she said what she said and why she didn't just stick to it. Say what you said with your chest. Stand on your bench. Stand on your feet. Stand on your own too. You said what you said. You thought that you think that they're lazy or they don't have the structure, whatever the case may be. Stand on that. Don't delete the YouTube and then block Simone Biles, who also tweeted about that as well. Yo, it's crazy. I don't really do girl drama and all that stuff like that, but I found it hilarious. Beer Goggles of the Week goes to Michaela Maroney. You should have known better. Just clap. If whatever you feel, you were an Olympian once and you won a medal and you know what I mean? Like, you know how hard it is to prepare for these things. So, like, that's just straight up hate. So anyway, moving on. We're going to get past the hate and we're going to get to the Madden rankings that have been coming out slowly but surely. And they haven't disappointed. Tyreek Hill, Trent Williams, which is that's dope that they given the O line that high of a ranking, and McCaffrey all made the 99 club, which is crazy, which is dope. I think that they are well deserving. Tyreek Hill is probably the fastest man in the NFL, probably. And I feel like I don't really have too many gripes. The biggest one I had was T.J. Watt, Micah Parsons, but you're splitting hairs. One was a 98 and another was a 97. I mean, injuries, things like that. I could see that. But yeah, so like they really put out a good ranking. It has been pretty dope to see them, with the week of ranks and everything like that. I'm waiting patiently for the quarterback ratings because I really want to see how they're going to go. I think the internet is going to explode when they say the rankings for quarterbacks, but we will see. So, also, NFL news, if you will, or non-NFL news, Bill Belichick, not only does he have a young girlfriend and enjoying retirement, now he's getting ready to be on Underdog Fantasy / Underdog Productions with his own show. Man, living his best life. Patriots, and I don't care. Tom Brady roast, I'm there. Now this, I mean, here, Belichick, here. So, and last but not least in NFL news, training camp has been going on. There's been a lot of highlights, but it's training camp. Nobody cares. But there were some checks cut. I did have some holdout news as well with, Ayuk, Trent Williams, and now Jamar Chase is actually holding out, who is the teammate of T. Higgins. And if you saw the episode last episode, you saw the interview or the answer of the question of just signing and being done with it. Should have followed suit with his boy. But hey, listen, everybody's not able. I get it. So anyway, Tua got a check. Tua got 212.5 million for 4 years, so it's like 53.5 or 52.5 million per year. That's cool. I'm cool with it. Concussions aside, I think Tua is a pretty good quarterback. Excuse me. Anyway, Tua is a pretty good quarterback. He's not, to me, in the top 5 as far as like where he should be. Tyreek Hill is probably going to bring him up a lot more, but they paid him so they don't have to break the bank to pay him next year or the year after, or whatever the case may be. My boy Jordan Love got paid. He is now the highest highest player paid per year, $220 million for 4 years, so that's 55. Tied with Trevor Lawrence, who is he okay? He's been having a bad training camp, everybody's saying, but again, it's just training camp. Nobody cares. And then DJ Moore got a check, 110 million, which if I'm not mistaken, he got it all all guaranteed, which would be insane, but kind of on par for the NFC North. If you know, this is yeah, it was 4 years. If you know that this is it's the largest in franchise history in Chicago, but you know Kirk Cousins, all his money was guaranteed, and you know Vikings and things like that. Now the question is, oh no, so 82 million was only guaranteed. Excuse me, but still that's pretty massive. 27 years old. Whew, that's what's up. 4 years, 110 million. Cowboys still ain't signed CD Lamb yet. Ayuk is still not figured out his contract, and neither has Trent Williams. All those things I feel like will be ironed out before the end of training camp. Even though Jerry Jones has been absolutely out of his mind with the interviews and stuff like that, but yeah. So let's talk fantasy football. So those of you that don't know, I am a fantasy football like I literally have fantasy football magazine that I bought not specifically for this episode, but I bought for my keeper league as well as my league that I'm the commissioner in, and I won't say the name of the place that we do it at because they ain't paying me yet. But I'm huge into fantasy football. I'm a gambler. It's a calculated risk, if you will, things like that. I watch football all day. I watch different teams. This just heightens it for me, right? So I'm a little jealous though because there are some fantasy football like punishments and drafts that are like going viral and crazy, and this is one of them. And I think I'm gonna have an owners meeting, and this is the first thing I'm gonna suggest. Wait, this is insane. This is with the jacket. Move with punishment. Man, I cannot lie. I'm a little jealous. I am a little jealous. Now, I'm never in the bottom as far as like worst last place, but there are some punishments out here that are hilarious, and this is one of them. My man lost his fantasy football uh, league as last place, and had to enter a wrestling contest, a wrestling tournament. Yo, his outfit is crazy. Not even bad, but his outfit is absolutely crazy. His outfit is crazy. That's hilarious to me. And then this one, honestly, is probably one of the craziest. How did they pull this off? Kind of lost fantasy last place. And my last name Blick, so I'm picking the tool up. My stepper gon' brush him if I press the button. That's crazy. That like my man was on the water, fam. Like what? So that's insane. That like I don't never want to go that far. I don't ever want to go that far, but that is insane, and that's crazy. Like that was crazy. So, all right. So let's get to the thick of it, right? Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to know how I'm gonna draft? I'm gonna be drinking while I'm drafting, so please, if I say any wild things or, you know, don't judge me, basically, okay? Like I said, I've already admitted beer goggles of the week for myself, so I'm okay with that. So just be ready, just be prepared, because it's about to get very, very emotional for me. I am crazy when it comes to fantasy drafting. Drafting the season. Nah, I'm lying. I'm on the waiver wire. Yeah, it's anyway. You'll see. So let's get to it. All right. Boom, boom. All right. So we're gonna do a mock draft through Fantasy Pros. Shout out to Fantasy Pros. So I'm clicking randomize because I'm not a cheater. It's a 12-man team or season league. Jeez, see number of teams 12 in the league. PPR snake, which we do every year, and I fucking hate it. So I'm gonna set the clock for 30 seconds just for our episode purposes. It goes by really fast already. Yeah, we're gonna keep it on 30 seconds. So 30 seconds. I got my cheat sheet. I've been looking at it already. Kind of been figuring out who I want to go with, watching for injuries, things like that. Excuse me. Randomize. Fuck. Really? First? Okay. So much pressure. All right. So the settings I've already done. We're already good there. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm first. Son of a. Well, I mean, the obvious pick is McCaffrey. All right, so holy oh jeez. All right, so now on the board, their expert picks, which I don't get, is Chris Olave, Michael Pittman. I'm a running back guy, so I like to get all my running backs out of the way. And I got McCaffrey. They got White really ranked high. What? I don't really understand. Ah, they picked for me. Oh my God. 30 seconds. Okay. So we're gonna go. Ooh, I'm going Pacheco. All right. So let me show my team. Oh my God. And of course they picked Olave, who's injured. Mm. All right. So since they picked Olave for me, we're gonna go ahead and get DJ Moore, who just got paid, so he should be happy. And then we're gonna go. Interestingly enough, I'm surprised Cooper's there, so I'm going with Cooper. Man, it's a lot of pressure with the 30 seconds. This is a lot of pressure. Jesus. All right, so I don't want Dak Prescott. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a quarterback. I'm gonna go Scary Terry because I like the quarterback, the rookie. I like that tandem. So, oh my God, it's my pick again. All right, so I need a tight end, and Jesus, this is my all right. Kyle Pitts, cool. This is blowing by really, really fast, and I'm starting to lose my mind right now. I don't believe in any of these running backs that they have here. Let's see, wide receiver. I like Christian Watson here. This might be somewhat of a reach, but I don't think he'll fall any further down. And of course, in the next pick, I do like Jordan Addison, but I think I actually like. Oh, look at that. All right, so I'm gonna go Addison here, and the reason I'm gonna go Addison is because Justin Jefferson is gonna get um, a lot of double teams, things like that, and I feel like Addison's gonna benefit off of that. Oh my God, this is going by so quick. So we're gonna get off that now. Oh, Dak is still there. All right, so this is not a reach. This actually, I think this is a really good pick. At the value wise, we're getting Dak. If you look at him, 4 or 5, 40 something 100 yards, touchdowns during the season, he's a monster. So I'm okay with that pick. God, why is this going so fast? I'm not touching anything from Denver. Anything. Uh, God, this is horrible. Man, they scorched me. All right, so tight end. You know, I'm gonna go Njoku here because I feel like Njoku is a good little backup just in case Pitts get hurt, and then I can also I'm okay with that. I don't want this dude. Rashawn Johnson might be a good pickup here though, so I'm kinda. I'm going Rashawn Johnson. Who is Ray Davis? No, I know who that is. I'm kidding. I'm not looking at you guys as much because this is going by super fast. I thought this was going to go by a lot slower, but this is this is breezing. So I'm gonna go Khalil Shakir here because Diggs is gone. Who's going to step up? And it's wide open for any of the wide receivers in Buffalo to step up. And Give me off of wide receivers. And of course, now the defense is up. All right. So, honestly, I mean, out of all the defenses, I like Houston, and I'm picking Houston. And the reason I like Houston is because they're in a weak ass division, and I feel like their division, like they're gonna get a lot of takeaways in their division. So I'm going with them, and their defense looked really good last year. So, oh, it's just kickers now. Hold on, what? Oh, well, it is the 15th round. Should probably pick a kicker. We'll go Harrison Butker. I don't really care. All right, so my team, let's look at this right here. That was so fast. I have Dak Prescott. I have Christian McCaffrey. I have Isaiah Pacheco. I have Chris Olave, which I'm not fucking happy about. DJ Moore. I'm okay with Kyle Pitts. Amari Cooper, which I'll probably switch with Olave. Houston Texans defense and special teams, which again I think is going to be really good this year. Harrison Butker is the kicker. Terry McLaurin and Christian Watson, Jordan Addison, Njoku, Rashawn Johnson, and Khalil Shakir. Bro, I'm running back light. Ugh. I do not like that at all. Jesus. Oh, they're offering a free analysis. Oh, and just that quick, we're done. No more recording. No more recording. You're not about to get all that. All right, so I'm okay with this team. So if you look at Christian McCaffrey, number one in running backs, Pacheco, he is number 6. So the goal for me always is to get as many players as I can in the top 15 on my team, right? So in their positions, in their respective positions. Jeez. So I've already got 2 in running back, and really low key, I feel like I got another one. No, I did not. So I did not get another one. You know, so it happens when you're a 12-man team. It's tough out there. But wide receiver, I got 10. And then, yeah, see, so wide receiver, I'm slipping like bad right now. I'm looking really bad right now. So, wide receiver, I'm probably going to hit the waiver wire and try to go get rid of some people or trade because, you know, trading is probably better than just giving up players, especially with the hype. So, I am going to be looking at trading Olave first. Probably put him in a package deal with Jordan Addison, but I'm gonna wait for Addison to go off because Addison is Olave is number 18. Why did they automatically pick him? What the fuck? Oh, that was so bad. Yeah. So anyway, Olave. I'm just really upset about Olave. So I feel like honestly though I'm not mad at the wide receivers. Like I got Terry who's 28 ranked. I got Cooper who's 10. I got Olave who's 18. I got Watson who is 39 and Addison who's 40, but I got them at really late picks, so I'm not really too upset about this draft. The one that I'm actually surprised that I got pretty high up or pretty low was Dak Prescott. Obviously, there's a lot of question marks with CeeDee Lamb and things like that, but I mean, I really feel like Dak in season, emphasizing the shit out of in season, is a really good quarterback during the season. He's going to get you 10, 12 wins as a quarterback for your team. And in fantasy, he's going to get you touchdowns, 27 to 35 touchdowns easily. He hasn't been under that in quite some time. And as long as he stays healthy, obviously, I feel like he's playing to prove something. So I actually am cool with Prescott. The one, like I said, the one I'm really concerned about. Oh, I forgot about Moore. Where's Moore? Oh my God, Moore's not even top 15 either on here. Oh, he's 27. Bro, this draft is disgraceful. Um, thank God, thank God we ran through this because now I'm over here like, bro, 30 seconds is really quick. So I'm glad that I did this because I will never, ever do 30 seconds again. So let me know what you think about my drafting. Obviously, it was terrible. Who's your number one draft pick when you go into the draft? Um, do you have a keeper league? Because that is fun. We have a keeper league with individual defensive players and salaries. It gets crazy. There's a whole lot of collusion and cheating and things like that, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. But yeah, you can like, comment, subscribe. This was the fantasy football episode. You know, again, I do mock drafts throughout the entire off season because I be trying to figure out who's this. I'm watching training camp, this, that, and the third. So again, I feel like I got pretty good value. The only one that I'm really mad about is the Olave pick. I'm really upset with the Olave pick because that was not my intention whatsoever. Last year maybe, but this year no way, shape, or form should he have been that uh, in that realm. So anyway, like, subscribe, again, comment. Let me know who you think. Who do you guys use for fantasy? Do you use ESPN? Do you use CBS? So anyway, I'm rambling. It is the 817 Blonde kicking in. And this is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. Put some respect on my name.